There is only one place to start. Of course, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The big news today is that a good sale for Arsenal or buy for Liverpool. Quite a temperamental thing.
Just to pretend Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and let's remind everyone how long there is to go.
Hello everyone, and a warm welcome. We're at the
this
King
one,
Power Stadium
I think
in
baffled quite a lot of
England
people.
for this one.
It baffled quite a lot of Arsenal fans and us as well, because Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain doesn't well,
It's Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League killing writer.
that he wasn't going to sign a new contract, offered £180,000 a week by Arsenal.
Well
That was on the Friday, so we all assumed that was going to be it for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. That was going to be the last game to the page of an Arsenal shirt. And then lo and behold, 3 o'clock on Sunday, we look at the team sheets at Anfield and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain starting, gets substituted along with Alexis Sanchez after 62 minutes. And then what happens the day after they agree a deal with Chelsea? But something didn't seem quite right, because even though the fee had been agreed and personal terms we thought were being discussed, he wasn't going for a medical. So the chronology of it was there's someone else involved, and he was holding out for Liverpool. And as it's proved, Liverpool have come in today, £35 million bid. It's been agreed. He's about to sign. He's discussing personal terms. He's effectively having his medical. Well, he might have had it already at the England camp.
And
announced tomorrow.
Just on him, how unsettling is it for a player to make this move this late in the window, and also on international break?
No doubt about that.
I think that perhaps they'll have expected something like this to happen, considering that Arsenal were trying their hardest to keep him, and perhaps saying, look, even if he's in the final year of his contract, we want to keep him. But then they had to make a decision, and it has come late, and Arsenal probably weighed up 2 things. Do they keep him until the end of the season, lose him for free next summer? Liverpool,
and now they
do
get
they
the
get
ball
3 of them, or do they
rolling.
cash in now? They've chosen the latter option of £35 million, but without an England international in their squad now.
Okay, staying with Arsenal, Alexis Sanchez, where are we with him?
Well, Arsenal fans must be wondering what is going on at the moment. Let's see if he is on this list. Alexis Sanchez. So, another player who's in the final year of his contract. This one's slightly different to what Arsene Wenger was saying. Wenger maintained with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain throughout the whole window that he hoped he would stay. He wasn't giving any commitment that Oxlade-Chamberlain would stay. He has said from day one that Alexis Sanchez will stay at Arsenal. Now, we've got a situation where Manchester City have gone straight in with £50 million. They're not going to stop there. That's been rejected. It's the initial bid. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's been complicated by a couple of things. Arsenal, number one, if they sell Sanchez, they're not going to have time to get a replacement in. They wanted to do, if this deal was going to go through, perhaps do some sort of business whereby they could get a Manchester City player in return, Raheem Sterling. City said that that's out of the question. They wanted Alexis Sanchez to be a straight cash deal alone. The other thing is that he's in Chile and he's got international World Cup qualifiers to contend with Chile. How will they get this thing done logistically if Arsenal are going to agree? It's going to be a race against time.
It kicks off after the
Exactly. So he could be getting changed in the dressing room a couple of hours before as an Arsenal player, and he could kick off with Chile as a Manchester City player. Who knows?
No worries for the goalkeeper.
As far as we're aware at the minute, Arsenal's still quite steadfast in their stance that Sanchez will stay till the end of the window. But money talks. Craig Bellingham, I've just heard him on the debate over on Sky Sports, and he has actually said, expect Man City to go back in tomorrow. He thinks it will happen. They'll go to 60, then they'll go to 70, and it'll come to a point perhaps where Arsenal will get an offer that they can't refuse.
And if that does happen, Arsenal are the club that need to do the most work tomorrow?
You say that, unless they've got something set up already, it's going to be very difficult to manufacture a deal in one day. These deals don't. People often ask, why we don't.
And it was going so well. Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He's just put his team under pressure here.
Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's been complicated by a couple of things.
Just cutting off the supply.
Number one, if they spell Sanchez,
Well, it's going to require some attention here. So the referee has called a halt to the proceedings.
To get a replacement in. They wanted to do.
What this conversation with Ed Woodward was about in Miami last night.
And the game restarted by means of a drop
The
ball.
need for a new goalkeeper is even greater. We'll hear from the Burnley manager this hour. And away from Premier League, two former England greats are desperately trying to bolster their squad.
Cancelo.
Just days away now.
Jude.
Yes, the clock is very much ticking.
The referee not cautious.
Get their traps in place.
That's absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Able to come in the Premier League. My best football.
Have some stiff competition. Just the one. Finding.
We've been there since Victorov. Got there too.
Exactly. Of the United, no sign of now the transfer window.
The day's ticking down. Maybe we could see some more action then.
Hello there. And exactly 8 days from now, the transfer window will be closed. Let's start with what could be a frantic period of coming and going at Manchester United, and no sign of a cooling in the strained relations between manager Jose Mourinho and Anthony Martial. The French international didn't return to the club's pre-season tour in the United States following the birth of his child. Mourinho was once again asked about Martial's future last night.
Well, that's a referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do.
One question on Anthony Martial. Are there plans for Anthony Martial to leave? Speaking of Alexis Sanchez, are the rumors true?
What?
On Anthony Martial, are there plans for him to leave the team? That's my last question.
I think Martial, I think, is very current to answer if she wants to answer.
It's talk about the game.
Martial has gone home. Yeah. Will he be back with the group when you go back?
So a drop ball to restart the proceedings.
Interesting. A reminder where we are with Martial. We understand he's told Mourinho he wants to leave. Chelsea, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund are interested, but United do not want to sell to a Premier League rival. Don't think we've heard the last of Anthony Martial in this transfer window. A more likely departure from Old Trafford is the defender Matteo Darmian. The Italian has made public his desire to leave, and Napoli have made a season-long loan offer with the option to buy next summer. United's preference is an outright sale. And I wonder if Martial and Darmian were being discussed here. Look at this. These are pictures of Mourinho and Executive Chairman Ed Woodward after last night's win over Real Madrid. Or were they talking about the 5 targets Jose gave them earlier this summer?
What a shopping pass, really.
Now, one of those 5, we think, is Jobe Alderweireld. United retain an interest in the Tottenham defender, but the clubs are far apart in their valuations. It's approaching crunch time for Tottenham as far as this one is concerned. He's into the final year of his contract. Tottenham exercise a 1-year option, then a £25 million release clause kicks in. Now, Alderweireld has been off on an extended break since the World Cup. This video shows his keeping. The video said he gets ready for the new season.
Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Now staying with United, and if the likes of Alderweireld and Harry Maguire, who we've been mentioning earlier on in this window, prove too expensive, they could go for Barcelona's Yerry Mina. The Colombian international is quoted as saying, "In terms of my future, I have no idea, but I'm calm about it." Everton are also keen on Mina, so could be plenty of activity for United. Here's how Jose assessed this current squad.
Give it away.
My players amazing in their effort, but we have no effort in front of us because
On the
ball,
really,
we start the
Premier
League,
League.
and these are the players that we have with the fantastic spirit that we have. in the majority of the players, I repeat, in the majority of the players, we have a Spartan spirit. We go with everything we have.
It's with Joe Cancelo.
So United are set for a frantic final 8 days then. It
saw the
seems Chelsea
situation
will be as well.
developing.
Dalmesh, tell us about the
Well, the
possible
stats show us that Leicester just haven't had that much of the ball. What they've done with it has been really good. And they're behaving the way the game's being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Manchester United have been interested in the
Not a good
Brazilian
pass.
international. Barcelona had 3 bids rejected before signing Malcolm.
play from Manchester City.
Andrew William himself, he's been on an extended break following the World Cup and was expected back at Chelsea training this afternoon. We're still trying to get confirmation whether that was the case. Then
Joao
to the keeper,
winning the ball,
the closer we get to deadline day, the more likely Courtois stays at Stamford Bridge. We're told Chelsea will not resume talks with Real Madrid until they find a replacement. Now, Courtois has entered the final year of his contract, as we know, as we've been publicising throughout this season. And Real value him at £32 million. Now, if Chelsea can bring someone in, it's thought Real can move quickly, as personal terms are not thought to be a problem. If they don't, Courtois could leave for nothing and leave for nothing next summer. We're told Jordan heads Chelsea's list of targets. The list also includes Messi, Kasper Schmeichel and Jan Oblak of Atletico Madrid. That's a surprising one as well. It's arguably Chelsea are working hard in the remaining days of this transfer window. That's because the owner, Roman Abramovich, and director Marina Granovskaya, who's the head of player recruitment, they're both in the south of France, discussing the details of which of the current Chelsea players sold and which transfer
What would your assessment be, Stuart, based on what you've seen so far? Yes, they're defending.
Yeah, well, they remain in talks with Inter Milan.
Well, he could have made better contact than that.
Sarri knows
His
he's
technique is
very well.
brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Of course, and this has
Well,
just
play
become
having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution.
Bayern Munich's Arturo Vidal is one. And how about this for an ambitious target? We are told Real Madrid's Luka Modric, the player of the World Cup, of course, is the dream signing of the summer at the San Siro for Inter. Here's what our colleagues at Sky Italy had to say about Modric's potential move to Inter.
We are calling it the Croatian dream, and it seems like a dream for Inter Milan fans. It seems like an answer to Juventus buying Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, we are talking about a completely different player, but is there any truth in this? Well, what we understand, there have been some first contacts between the club and he would be interested because he would be joining a club where he has quite a few of his national team squad teammates playing there. They get Perisic, Brozovic and Versalico. So the Croatian part of the team would be increasing in that respect. But he has a contract until 2020, so would he be prepared and willing to let go another jewel of his crown?
It's hardly any surprise, is it, that Inter Milan are targeting Modric, especially after he implemented his reputation for brilliant, wasn't he, Modric?
And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far. Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes of the lad. Obviously, he got his goal, he got them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
This summer, 10 players.
Just missing narrowly on the volley. Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well.
Make it guaranteed because we don't just add an...
He's missed by a minuscule margin. Well, he could have made better contact than that. The ball is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Oh, big chance! Pivotal moment defensively. Jude. It's a high level tackle. Brilliant. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Jude. Phil Foden now. And a change to the scoreline at the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They've scored the opener with 50 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Sakala. Jude. Not a pass that lacks quality. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the play over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him.
Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career. An effective challenge. Well, high marks for that pass. He'll have a go here. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper.
This game is so fun, right?
A high degree of difficulty with that sort of attempt. Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and well, that's the result. Well, City, as the stats highlight, have had most of the ball, but most of their passing has been in deeper areas. Unless they start getting it into their front players with better quality, they'll struggle to turn this one around. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And the goalkeeper sees yellow for his intervention on that occasion. Joao Cancelo. He could pick out the teammates. Really vital interception. Breaking at pace.
Well, good evening, one and all. This is Transfer Centre, and it's a special stage you'll be watching online soon. Hello. Now, the countdown to the new season is on, and Premier League clubs are just your safety. Plenty was done, and our fans will enjoy another world record.
Now, he could be in hot water here,
will these two greats.
Well, a red card for the keeper, and that changes things.
Well, it's a massive at the high level. Big league, I think will be very difficult for him.
I don't think he will make it in football, but I think that he definitely can enjoy football.
In football, everything is possible now.
I'll give you a clue. He's one of the biggest names in sport. I'm at the Sky Pad with the latest on Alisson, Courtois, and Hazard. Thus, Newcastle's hunt for a striker takes them to the Championship.
What's going on? It's a big night for Steven Gerrard and Rangers. The second leg of their Europa League tie against Jube is underway. And can England continue their dominance of international football at youth level at least? England's under-19s begin the defence of their European Championship title against Turkey. We will bring you the latest.
Hello there. A little over 3 weeks to go in this transfer window, and could there be big developments tonight in Liverpool's search for a goalkeeper? Social media and reshape offer for Roma's Alisson. It's claimed a fee of €70 million has been offered by Liverpool, although Roma want closer to €75 million. Sources close to Liverpool, though, have told us there's been no bid and no approach for Brazil's number one. Earlier in the window, we were told Liverpool were convinced Alisson would go to Real Madrid. But Real's prime target now appears to be Chelsea.
This is advantage Manchester City here. Based on this challenge, it wouldn't be at all surprised to reach
Chelsea likely to turn their interest
well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
That's because it appears more and more likely that Thibaut Courtois will leave Stamford Bridge. Spanish football expert Guillem Balaguer says Chelsea are willing to let him go. Courtois, of course, is into the final year of his contract, and this could represent the final chance Chelsea can get money for him. Now, Courtois has made no secret of his desire to spend more time with his children. They, of course, are based in Madrid. Now, if he was to go, are we in for a straight fight between Liverpool and Chelsea for Alisson? Now, Courtois not the only possible departure at Stamford Bridge. What's the latest on Eden Hazard? Well, Guillem says Real Madrid have been told Hazard is not for sale. On Saturday, Hazard said, "You know my preferred destination," before making it clear Chelsea would decide his future. Guillem says Madrid have not bid yet. Now, what about incomings at Stamford Bridge? He came a deal to sign the CSKA Moscow midfielder Alexander Golovin is close. Monaco had made a bid. Golovin is a player Maurizio Sarri tried to sign when he was in charge of Napoli. Another player Sarri knows well from his Napoli days is Gonzalo Higuain. Juventus striker could find his first team opportunities limited following the arrival of a certain Cristiano Ronaldo. The Italian champions are looking to sell. Now that could have knock-on effects for Alvaro Milan are thought to be keen on. Chelsea also looking to strengthen in defence as well. Sarri managed the Juventus defender Daniel Ricciardo for 2 seasons when the Italy international joined Empoli on loan for 2 seasons. And now regarding agents, there is no willingness for Juventus Park to sell, but if reveal an offer for the player would be heard. Regarding coming in then, with questions of captain Gary Cahill. Cahill, of course, has entered the final year of his contract. It really is all happening at Chelsea. To Newcastle United we go, and their hunt for a striker has taken them.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to
West Brom about Salomon Rondon. Rondon has a £16 million for Rondon. They'd have to sell. Offloading Alexandra Mitrovic would be key. Fulham had him on loan last season, and they want to do a permanent deal. Newcastle, we think, are looking for a fee in the region of £18 million. Now, staying with Newcastle, and we told you last week, Isaac Hayden had handed in a transfer request. Manager Rafa Benitez has been addressing his future today and is keen to keep him.
Yeah, I don't think we will lose him because we will try our best to help him with his situation and try to protect also at the same time the rest of the...
Sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart. Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he missed the contact on the ball.
He can have a great future, and then we'll try to help him in the best way possible.
Yeah, those are the thoughts of Rafa Benitez on Isaac Hayden. Another player whose future at Newcastle is uncertain is Matt Ritchie. Talks continue with Stoke City over a transfer, but again, Benitez is a reluctant seller.
We are in the same position that we were last year. He's our player, we're happy with him, and we don't want to sell him. To do a movement has to be too many things at the end.
Joao Cancelo.
So I don't see, and I was talking with him this morning, I don't see any change.
Phil Foden now. Now the attack looks promising.
And will not sell. Two very different things. The other things Rafa talked about that would have to happen could be in reference to Angus Townsend. Newcastle remain keen on bringing the Crystal Palace ringer back.
Far away from full time now, Stuart. Can Leicester get over the line? Well, they need to hold on here. Not level now, but you have to say they've really lacked this point. And they came in conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Is West Ham Antonio. A lot of things would have to fall into place for this domino effect to take effect.
Well, let's see what they have on the break.
Of at least
Well,
£15
not
million
the
Antonio.
well, we know he got him from that three months, but that's a poor effort in the end.
Could that be about to change? We are told talks continue with Swansea City over the midfielder Sam Klukas. conflicting information on whether the interest has been formalised into an offer. One source claims an £8 million bid is on the table. Another tells us no bid yet. Now, Burnley are long-term admirers.
And a goal has gone in at the Emirates. Let's hear about it from Alex.
Just last summer. To Huddersfield Town we go, and we are told they are interested in this match. The Monaco forward Adama Diakabi joined Monaco's rent for £9 million last summer, that started just 10 league games. Diakabi is a France under-21 international. One more line to bring concerns newly promoted Cardiff City. They remain in talks over the signing of Martin Grujic. The Serbian international was on loan at Cardiff last season. And
this is looking promising.
Klopp's first signing as Liverpool manager. Now, as we mentioned, Burnley's one of 3 clubs yet to make a signing. Everton are another, as are Tottenham Hotspur. A reminder though, time is running out. The close of this window is not the usual one. It's earlier. The deadline is 5 PM, Thursday, August the 9th.
Good man, Dami, thanks for that. The future of Eton Hazard then looks likely to dominate this transfer.
That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me.
It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, that's a well-timed pass. This attack looks highly promising.
Tension building, still level. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there.
He was never in the right position. You won't want to see that again.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Oh, super piece of play.
And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation?
Delivering it.
Oh, superb technique, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, it was a great effort. It takes a lot of skill to control the volley like that. It really is unlucky.
Jude.
Walker. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents.
Jude.
And Torres
on the ball.
Well read to win possession back. A real opening now. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Well, this late corner could represent the last chance to equalise. And he clears the danger.
And now having a go. Oh, Fernando's goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal. Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Level pegging, but can they change that? And a good-looking ball. A high degree of difficulty with that sort of attempt. Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he?
Didn't take the carry he wanted, and transfer centre right here on Sky Sports News. In 19 days' time, the window will have just closed, and there are lots of Premier League clubs who have plenty of business yet to do.
One of them is Chelsea, but is new boss Maurizio Sarri about to bring in one of his former strikers? We'll have the latest on
And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated. And goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments. Neither side really deserved to lose this
drag
one.
them out of their financial crisis. But what will it mean for Tottenham target Jack Grealish?
Yes, good evening, and let's start this evening with Chelsea. And will they end up benefiting from Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Juventus? Our colleagues in Italy said there has been initial contact between both Juventus and Chelsea. Higuain is expected to leave Juve this summer. Higuain played for one highly successful season under Maurizio Sarri at Napoli. He finished as the Serie A top scorer, of course.
Well, now, Sarri certainly seemed to bring the very best out of Higuain. Just have a look at these figures in front of us right now.
Missing naturally on the volley.
He scored 38 times, and in terms of minutes played, he actually scored, on average, a goal every 87 minutes. That's not bad. Napoli found a way to provide him with plenty of chances as well. His actual conversion rate was 19%. That works out 1 in 5 shots. Well, that sensational form helped earn the Argentina international a £75 million move to Juve, and it's been a relatively successful spell for Higuain.
Well, he's just
In 105 games, he has scored 55 goals, 32 in his first season and 23 in the one just gone there. His shot conversion rate for
the keeper.
Conversion rate is best.
Gani remains a map for development on that one, and Higuain is not the only Juventus player that Chelsea are interested in. Sky in Italy understand that centre-back Daniele Gani remains a man in demand. At this stage, it's just an interest from Chelsea. We're told there's no agreement in place. I remind that Chelsea's only summer signing so far is Jorginho. Staying with Chelsea, the players are currently in Perth as part of their pre-season preparation with the new manager Sarri. The World Cup players are missing as they enjoy an extended break. Sarri wants to speak to both Thibaut Courtois and Eden Hazard. We have been told about their futures at the club when they return.
Sometimes they come for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart. Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, this time
it's a different case. He would command a much higher transfer fee should Chelsea decide to sell him to Madrid.
Well, this is looking promising.
The Chelsea squad is doing his best to convince Hazard to stay.
What late excitement!
I won't lie,
And the man's
he's
there
doing
for level.
well, and I think he's our best player.
Tension building, still level.
They're best players. We are a top club. We want to be a top team. We want to win things, and for that you need your best players. Eden is one of them. He knows here that everyone loves him, the fans, the club, the players, and we need him. He knows that. That's for sure. Obviously, I don't know exactly what's
And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity.
From our point of view,
really is
very
of the
important player for us. He's a player that we all love to play with, especially me. And we just hopefully, the club to decide.
Well, it was a great effort. It takes a lot of skill to control.
We want him to stay.
So how important is Hazard to Chelsea? I'll answer.
Well, he just makes it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
OK, let's try and get through the rest of the stories. Joe Hart is currently with the Manchester City squad on their pre-season tour of America, with another loan move yet to materialise. Hart has been sent out, of course, to both Torino and West Ham since Pep Guardiola's arrival. But the Manchester City boss has praised the goalkeeper's professionalism. Guardiola had this to say about Hart's future. He said, "Joe is our player, negotiation, he's here,
Well,
he
he's
tried
just mistiming it,
to
hasn't he?
solution.
Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and
He'll stay here." He said he is one of the most incredible professionals I've ever met. And what's happened in the last period was not easy for him. Staying at Manchester City, we're expecting Alexander Zinchenko to move away from City during this window. Last month we told you he'd been the subject of a £60 million bid from Wolves. He's with City's touring party as well in the US at the moment. Now, from Manchester City to Everton, a team who of course got a new manager. They're trying to do some business in this window. There's lots of noise around Wilfried Zaha at the moment, including previous interest from the likes of Everton, as I say, and also Tottenham. Wilfried Zaha, there he is. Earlier this month we reported the latest club to show interest is Borussia Dortmund. Roy Hodgson has consistently said his key players will not be sold in this window. Zaha, of course, signed a 5-year contract last year, and we're told he is not asked to leave the club, staying with Everton, and they face serious competition, it seems, from Roma. For this man, Malcolm, the Brazilian, Sky in Italy say that Roma have lodged a bid with Bordeaux worth around £31 million. A response from League One club is expected in the next 24 to 48 hours, but has Liverpool's world record signing of